darkness. For many, it's a place of fear, of uncertainty, a void where hope struggles to breathe. But for some, the darkness isn't a prison. It's a forge shaping resilience, power, and clarity. I didn't stumble into the dark. I was born in it. While others seek the light for comfort, I embraced the shadows. Because in that abyss, I found something the light could never offer: strength. The dark is unforgiving. It strips away the superficial. It reveals your fears, your weaknesses, your doubts. But it also reveals your potential. Those who dare to master it find they're no longer controlled by it. Instead, they rise, commanding their fate. Mastering the dark means facing your deepest fears, wrestling with your doubts, and emerging stronger than ever. It's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain, to thrive in the chaos, and to become unstoppable. Remember, the world may not see the battles you fought in the shadows. They won't know the nights you endured, the tears you shed, or the doubts you silenced. But they will see the power you bring to the light. And that power, it's unshakable. So embrace the dark. Don't fear it. Master it. Because it's in the shadows that the strongest among us are born. Your strength lies in the battles no one sees. Every setback, every challenge, every lonely night where giving up felt easier, those were the moments that defined you. Those were the moments that made you unbreakable. The light is where we celebrate, but the dark is where we grow. It's where the foundations of greatness are built, brick by brick, in silence, away from the applause. When you master the dark, you realize something powerful: nothing can shake you. No failure, no criticism, no obstacle. Because you faced the worst of it, and you didn't just survive, you thrived. So the next time you find yourself in the shadows, remember this: you're not lost. You're being prepared. The darkness isn't the end, it's the beginning of something extraordinary. Stand tall. Own the struggle. And when you emerge, the world will see not just your success, but the strength that carried you there. Master the dark and the light will bow to you. The dark doesn't define you, it refines you. It's where illusions are shattered, and truth is revealed, not about the world, but about yourself. In those moments of silence, you find clarity. In those battles, you discover who you truly are. Strength isn't built in comfort. Growth doesn't happen in ease. It's in the tension, the resistance, the grit of the grind where true power is born. And the beauty of mastering the dark is this: once you've conquered it, there's no going back. You've become something greater. Remember, it's not about being fearless. Fear exists to challenge you, to test your resolve. Mastering the dark means feeling the fear, acknowledging it, and moving forward anyway. It's about courage. It's about discipline. And most importantly, it's about faith in yourself. The world may call it resilience. Others may see it as strength. But you'll know the truth: it's mastery. The ability to turn adversity into fuel, to use the shadows as your foundation, and to transform every fall into a rise. So walk into the dark willingly. Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. The greatest leaders, the strongest warriors, the most unyielding spirits, they were all forged in the same fire. And now it's your turn. Master the dark. Become unstoppable. And when you step into the light, the world won't just see your victory, they'll see the unshakable force you've become. And here's the truth most people miss: the dark isn't your enemy. It's your greatest ally. While others run from it, you've learned to stand in it, to listen, to grow. Because in the quiet of the shadows, you hear the voice that matters most: your own. When the noise of the world fades, when the distractions are stripped away, that's when the real work begins. That's when you discover your purpose, your drive, and your reason to fight. The dark isn't a place to be feared, it's a place to be understood. It's where you learn that setbacks are just stepping stones. Failures, they're lessons in disguise. And every scar you bear becomes a badge of honor, a reminder of what you've endured and how far you've come. So don't just survive the dark, master it. Learn from it. Let it sharpen you, shape you, and prepare you for the moments when the light finally finds you. Because when it does, you'll be ready not just to stand in it, but to own it. Every great story begins in the shadows. Every hero faces the darkness before they rise. And every champion was once someone who refused to give up, even when the world couldn't see their fight. The light will follow, because it recognizes power, true power, that doesn't come from fleeting applause or easy victories, but from the relentless pursuit of greatness in the face of struggle. Every obstacle you've faced, every moment of doubt has been fuel for the fire within you. And now that fire burns brighter than ever. It's a beacon, not just for yourself, but for those watching, those who are still searching for their way through the dark. Because when you master the dark, you don't just change your own life, you become a guide for others. Your strength, your story, your rise from the shadows becomes proof that it's possible for them too. You become a light in their darkness, showing them what's on the other side. But remember, this mastering the dark isn't a one-time victory. Life will always test you. It will always throw new challenges, new struggles, new shadows your way. But once you've faced it, once you've risen from it, you know the truth: there's nothing you can't handle. The dark no longer controls you. It becomes your ally, your teacher, your proving ground. You don't fear it, you welcome it, because you've seen what it can do, and you know what you can do. So when the next challenge comes, when the next storm rolls in, stand tall, smile. You've been here before, you've mastered this, and now it's time to do it again, stronger, smarter, more unstoppable than ever. Because in the end, the dark wasn't here to break you, it was here to build you. And now you stand as proof that no matter how deep the shadows, no matter how heavy the weight, you can rise. You can thrive, you can thrive. Master the dark, and you will own the light. Not just today, but every day. The world is yours, go claim it, like, comment, and subscribe.